What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review. This time we're taking a look at 21 Jump Street, the film adaptation based off a TV show of the same name. Alright, let's waste no time. Let's get right into it. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum star in this movie. They play these two characters named Schmidt and Janko who go undercover at a high school to unravel a drug ring. That's the overall story of the film. How do I feel about 21 Jump Street? I like this movie. I think it's actually pretty funny. I was a fan of the TV show. I've been a fan of the TV show for a long time now. And at first, when they made this movie, was not too sure on how I was going to feel about it. But after watching it, I liked the movie. I think it took the concept of 21 Jump Street and updated it for a more modern setting, and it didn't try to write off the coattails of the TV series. It tried to be its own thing, and that's one of the things that I appreciate about this movie. Now, on the other side, this movie does pay tribute and homage to the original TV series, and it does that to me in a respectful and good way by having some characters show up like Judy Hoffs, and at the end of the movie we get cameos by Johnny Depp and and Peter DeLuise as the characters of Tom and Doug, which was really fun to see. And the whole storyline of them being in this undercover in a biker gang was actually pretty cool as well. So I like that. The movie played nice little references and homage to the TV show, which was really nice. As a fan of the show, it was cool. It was cool to see Johnny Depp go back to his roots, even though it's a cameo. And just from selfish reasons, I would have actually liked to see more of Tom and Doug in this movie. Maybe have them team up with Janko and Schmidt at the end of the movie in general to take down the biker gangs and the evil teachers who are selling drugs instead of having their appearance come across as just like a fan service sight gag. Like, I would have liked to see them be more active in the actual ending of the movie when the big chase happens. That's just how I would have done it. That's me personally. But how it was handled overall, I enjoyed it. Now, with all that out of the way, how is this movie? Now, with all that out of the way, how are the new characters? I like the new characters in this movie. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum as Schmidt and Janko. I thought they have really good chemistry with one another. Channing Tatum's a really, really funny guy, and in this movie, as the character of Janko, I like it. I like the relationship between these two. I like how in high school they were not friends, and then by some random twist of fate, they end up going to the police academy together, and through there, that's where they form a close bond and become friends. And I like it. I like the evolution of that, and I like that when they finally go undercover as high school students, the roles kind of get flipped. The roles get flipped, which I thought was actually really cool. So like, back in 2006, which is where a flashback takes place, you're still under the mindset that the jocks were the cool kids and the nerds were the wimpy kids. Now you're going to 2012. The whole world has changed. Things that were nerdy are now cool, and the cool kids are not as cool as they once were. And I like that flip. I like that dynamic. Janko used to be popular, now he's not popular. Schmidt used to be the punching bag, now he's the cool kid on the block. I like all that. I like seeing that flip side. I like seeing Janko go through what Schmidt went through when they first went to high school, and it's cool to see Schmidt, get the sense of popularity that Janko had. It was cool seeing that. I like the supporting cast in this movie as well. You have Dave Franco, who plays a character called Eric, who befriends Schmidt. I like Dave Franco in the movie. I thought he was pretty good, and the relationship that develops and the friendship that develops between Schmidt and Eric, I enjoyed it. Brie Larson plays a girl named Molly, the love interest. I ain't the world's biggest Brie Larson fan, but I liked her in this movie, and I thought the budding romance between her and Schmidt was also kind of adorable in a high school way. And I don't know, to me personally, I think the whole revelation of Schmidt being a cop to Miley, I don't think the movie handled that really well near the end of the movie, especially on Molly's end. Mainly because Molly's under the influence of a drug, so she doesn't really get to process it in a normal type of way. I mean, it came across more as like a joke than an actual dramatic moment for me. Like a good chunk of the movie is developing this romance between Schmidt and Molly, and now the big bombshell is dropped that Schmidt and Janko are cops the whole time. If Molly was not under the influence of drugs, I'd like to see more of a better payoff between that. That's just me personally. That's just how I would have handled it. Ice Cube as the captain of Janko and Schmidt. Ice Cube is hilarious in this movie. He is a lot of fun, and just the bantering and him just putting down Janko Schmidt is just downright hilarious. Ice Cube is good at playing the angry black guy, the stereotypical angry black guy, and in this movie is no exception. Ice Cube is pretty much like Samuel L. Jackson, only Ice Cube is much more aggressive with where Samuel L. Jackson can be a little more comedic with it. But Ice Cube is aggressive in a more comedic way where it's a little over the top. So I enjoyed that. I liked Ice Cube's role in this movie. I think a lot of the action set pieces are a lot of fun and they're really well done. I like the whole freeway chase scene, which is hysterical, and the whole third act with the shootout. Even though I would have done it differently, it was still a lot of fun to see. And Rob Rigel, who was pretty much revealed as the big villain, and the whole thing of him getting shot in the balls, that shit was hilarious too. I actually liked Rob Rigel in this movie, and I would have liked to have seen more scenes with him. I don't think the movie did enough scenes with Rob Rigel in this film because he was funny in the scenes that he was in. The whole subplot of a teacher being in love with Janko, that's whatever, whatever. But the scenes of Janko bonding with the nerdy science kids, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, 21 Jump Street. At the end of the day, it has a lot of funny moments in it. It's got good character work in it. It does justice to the TV show. But at the same time, it tries to be its own thing, and it comes across as just a very good, entertaining action comedy, backed by two really fun performances by Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. And with all that being said, for me, this movie gets a solid 8 out of 10. I like 21 Jump Street. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment sections down below. Like the video and subscribe, and I'll check you back next time for more.